What's up everyone, Zhaenn here for another walkthrough video, this time on Pokemon XD. And yes, I am back, and we're gonna continue on the story. So, last time we left off, we battled Gorgon, and we actually snagged his two Shadow Pokemon, winning the battle. And it was revealed that Master Greevil was in fact Mr. Verich, which we met very early on in the adventure in Gatian Port. So he's now in Citadark Isle, and we have to make our way over there. Now Citadark Isle will be the last dungeon of the game that has the most shadow Pokemon to snag, and you know, that's gonna be the highest level. And so we're gonna need a way to get there because strong currents and wind derail any boat trying to get it. We've been robbed! So who is that? Let's go see. Darn it! Give it back! Bring it back! These two weird guys took off with a shadow Pokemon. One had like a mohawk and the other had like hair like a ball. Darn it! They made off with the last shadow Pokemon that came off the production line before it shut down. Sounds like Mirror B was up to an evil plan. So, alright, now to get to Citadark Isle, it's actually fairly easy and convenient. We need to go to Gatian Port. So we're gonna head right over there, and we'll maybe see a familiar face and machine that's gonna help us get there. Alright, so back in Gatian Port, you want to head over to the left, and you're gonna see the machine over here that we're gonna use, and you know, it's pretty much obvious who it belongs to, so we're gonna go to the parts shop, and Per is gonna notice us. Yo, Zhaenn, big news, real big news. That robo-cargo we've been telling you about is finally done. Once Grandpa got down to it and got serious with it, he put together something kind of amazing. Come over here, guy, you have to listen to my grandpa. Alright, so let's do just that. Like Per said, we finally assembled the robo-cargo. It's truly a work of marvel. What's wrong? Is anything the matter? Well, I'll be. Cipher's headquarters is on Citadark Isle, and you intend to go there? Citadark Isle, huh? When it's on a place like that, it's no wonder nobody's found Cipher's base. The currents around the isle are swift, and the weather is always storming. The place can't be approached by sea or by air. Per, that was certainly true before, but now, however... I get it, Grandpa, the robo-cargo, right? Precisely, Per. Our robo-cargo will be able to reach the isle. Alright, we must prepare to launch the robo-cargo for Zhaenn. Come, Per. Yes, sir. Alright. So we receive an email from Professor Crane. Hi, Zhaenn. Sounds like the battle against Cipher is entering a critical stage. There is something I would like you to have. Please come see me on the ground floor of the lab when you can. Alright, so we'll be sure to go and see what Crane wants. But over here... Ah, here you are. Over this way. Look toward the pier. That is the robo-cargo. Doesn't its blue form thrill you? It's all ready to go. You can leave whenever you're ready. And if you talk to Per over here, there's no telling what you'll run into on Citadark Isle. You be careful. If the going gets rough, you scoot back right away, okay? Don't try to overdo things. Oh yeah, I think the Pokemon Mart has added new merchandise. Stock up on supplies before you go. So yes, the Pokemart in Gatian Port now has full restores and max potions. There may also be some new items, but those are the really two noteworthy, especially the full restores, because they heal status condition as well as your HP. So we're gonna go to the HQ lab and talk to Professor Crane, see what he has. And there's also one more thing I want to do before going on Citadark Isle. So, on the ground floor, he means over on this side, in the place where you got the slang machine. Hi, Zhaenn. I'm glad to see you back. There's something I want to give you, Zhaenn. Could you come here, please? And then a random staircase is gonna appear in the floor. Haha, did that startle you? Now, come with me. Now, please tell me How are you able to fit down these steps. Honestly, like the ceiling is way too high for you to possibly go down. Like, see, you're gonna hit your head, but apparently not. So you can just go down. Zhaenn, over this way. Come with me, please. So yeah, he's gonna repeat himself. So you're gonna want to follow him. And there is a chest over here. The battle against Cipher appears to have entered the decisive phase. I think the situation calls for a special solution. Zhaenn, there's something here that I'd like you to use. Go on, open that box and take what's inside. Alright. A Master Ball! Woo! So that is the highest quality Pokeball. It's the one Pokeball that is foolproof. It has a 100% capture ratio. You should only use it if you're sure that is the right thing to do. Keep at it. Alright. So now we've got a Master Ball, so if we ever encounter a strong Shadow Pokemon... Alright, the Mirror Radar lost the signal. It was probably at Reincarn Tower. But if we encounter a strong Shadow Pokemon, then we can catch it. And, you know, catch it 100% at the time. So that's very useful. And now, before you go, you can actually go to Kaminko's house. And Chobin is gonna be here. The new Robo Groudon is supreme. There, all done. Send. You're gonna receive an email from Chobin that basically says the Robo Groudon is supreme and that he wants a rematch. Huh? Oh, it's you, Zhaenn. Since when were you there? Well, how about that? Chobin didn't need to send an email, but that's fine. Chobin has successfully upgraded the Robo Groudon. What modification has been made is a secret though. Let's begin. So you can have a final battle with Chobin here. So I don't think I have the best team out to fight this guy actually. So yeah, we're gonna see how it goes. So he's gonna start off with Gyarados and Sunflora like the time before. So yeah, I have Quagsire on the field. Quagsire, I'm sorry, but you're gonna get out of there because you're going to get wrecked. So an Intimidate, of course. So yeah, Quagsire, you're gonna go out, and I'm gonna go to Celio. And Vaporeon, you're gonna do Aurora Beam on Sunflora. So yeah, his levels are pretty high. He's pretty much on par with mine. So yeah, I don't think you can rematch him if you go to the Citadark Isle like right now. If you can rematch him afterwards, I'm not sure. But I know that if you don't go and you challenge him now, then you know, of course, he's here. So yeah. Now Petal Dance, that's gonna hurt. It's probably a Celio. No, it's not. Okay, that's very odd. Oh no, Petal Dance doesn't allow you to select your foe, doesn't it? Okay, I get. Because that would definitely target Quagsire, because it's 4 times weak. But anyway, Sunflora is down, and his next Pokemon, of course, is a Grass type, because he has 3 Grass types and a Gyarados. So he has a Skiploom next, and I'm afraid it's going to get one-shotted. So another Dragon Rage on Vaporeon. Poor little guy. It's getting beat up quite a bit. Celio, Aurora Beam, the Skiploom, no doubt that's gonna knock it out. So there we go. Alright, some bunch of XP. So Celio is now level 37. Pretty good. And his final Pokemon is a Tropius. Or Tropius, I don't really know how you say that. But we're gonna Aurora Beam. And I'm going to heal my Vaporeon if I have some healing items. I have 1 Hyper Potion. That's enough. There we go. Alright, so Gyarados apparently just wants to do Dragon Rage, so that's fine with me. I mean, it's always gonna do 40. So it's gonna 4-hit knock out my Celio, and I believe it's also a 4-hit knockout for Vaporeon. But Tropius actually survived that, so I guess it's pretty bulky. It's gonna attack Vaporeon, it's not gonna do much. So Celio, I'm going to do Body Slam on the Gyarados, and I'm going to Quick Attack the Tropius to take it out. So hopefully that goes well. There we go. Mr. Banana is down. Bunch more XP for my water types. Gyarados still doing Dragon Rage. I don't know why. But yeah, this battle is completely optional. You don't have to do it. It doesn't really give you anything. It's just, I think anyway, a cool little addition, you know, in Chobin's character that I should have, well, I guess you can lower its attack, but it's doing Dragon Rage, so it doesn't matter. I should have done Bite there. But yeah, it just adds a little bit to Chobin's character. You know, you don't, like, only battle him with his level, I think it was level 5 Sunkern at the beginning. And, you know, of course, you can battle him actually a few more times than that. You can battle him, I believe, right after you get the part in Getting Port. I think you can battle him then, and he has a Magikarp along with his Sunkern. So yeah, he's pretty easy. I don't think I've showed that actually. But yeah, we battled Chobin and defeated him. So there we go. And that's it for Chobin. So strange. Chobin had upgraded the driver's seat with a reclining back. Was that not enough? Not enough to snatch victory? Chobin is in utter shock. Yeah, I've got a little news for you, buddy. Alright, so we're gonna go to the outskirts stand to buy some Pokeballs and some healing items. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I did some buying and a tiny bit of selling, so I'm pretty much broke now. But we can actually go back to Gateway Port and go to Citadark Isle. Alright. Alright, Pineco is ready to be purified. That's cool. So I'm gonna take a quick trip to the Pokemon Center to heal my Pokemon, and I'll be right back. Alright, there we go. All healed up and ready to go. So we're going to take the Robo Carriger and infiltrate Cipher's headquarters. So there we go. Now this creepy music is gonna start. And you're gonna see the Robo Carriger going over there. There certainly seems to be a lot of Cipher peons here. So, I think I'm gonna switch around my team because these two are both level 38 and the others are a bit behind. So here we go. So first off, this sailor is going to battle us. Hey you, that thing you're riding on, it's kinda cool. I have this feeling I met you in the port somewhere, but I don't give a hoot about that. I do have a problem when someone shows up here without passage on our boat. So, we're gonna battle Navigator Absol. And he starts off with a Groudon and a Pelipper, so I guess he's a water type trainer too. Kinda fitting since he's a sailor and all. But yeah. So, we pretty much have the same team, except I have a water ice and he has a water flying. Now I think I'm going to focus the Pelipper because first of all it's going to be easier for me to attack, and it probably has a flying type move which is physical, and that's going to hurt Sharpedo a lot. Alright, it's going to have the time to attack anyway. Oh, alright. I thought it would hurt Sharpedo more actually. I guess we're a bit over level for these guys. So that should finish it off. There we go. Pelipper goes down. Alright. Next up is Mantine. So another water flying type. And Groudon is going to do a Bubble Beam. That's not going to do anything. Actually, I did pretty much as the other attack. Aerial Ace. So again, we're gonna focus the Mantine. So here we go. Oh, Crunch didn't do quite as much, did it? Oh, special defense drop. That's nice. Takedown. That's probably gonna hurt Sharpie though. Oh. Alright, she did it on Celio anyway. So, or he did it. Well, I guess Mantine's a she, so technically it was correct. Whatever. So, Aura Beam. Okay. So, another Crunch will definitely knock it out. Okay, if you want to attack my bulkiest guy, then go right ahead. Okay, so we're gonna do a... no, we're gonna do Body Slam with Crawdon, and we're gonna take out the Mantine with another Crunch. So yeah, Mantine goes down. That's pretty good. Let's see what his next Pokemon is. Because we saw he had 5. A Golduck. That's a fairly cool water type. And guess what? It's a Shadow Pokemon. Now you may be wondering if I'm going to add this to my team. And my answer to that is no, actually I'm not. It's been a while since I've added anything of significance to my team, but actually I'm not going to add Golduck to my team of Pokemon because the 2 remaining spots are already taken. I already know which one I want to add, and so if you've played this game before, you probably know which ones I'm referring to, because you know, there aren't like a ton of water types left. There's like a few, so you probably know. So yeah, those 2 are going to complete my team, and Golduck is not going to be a part of that. But Golduck is actually a fairly good Pokemon. It has some decent attack, and can learn like Psychic type moves. And it comes with the pretty nice ability of, I believe it's called Damp. That pretty much negates Explosion and Self-Destruct. Or it can also have Cloud9, which negates weather effects. And I think that Damp is pretty much the one you want to get, because weather effects aren't really that good. Of course you can make it work in like a Sandstorm team, or even here, because as you know, Shadow Pokemon have they have the Shadow Sky move, which basically makes a shadow weather effect. So yeah, I guess you can negate that, but outside of that, there aren't really a lot of good things about Golduck. It's pretty bulky and less on the attacking side. And his next Pokemon is Sableye, and it's also a Shadow Pokemon. Now Sableye I would not recommend, just because it doesn't have really that good of a moveset, and yes, it has no weaknesses, so that can be like pretty like tempting for your team. But as I said, it doesn't have like, basically you have access to Shadow Ball, and that's about it, because it doesn't have access to Dark type moves, or I guess it has Feint Attack in this one, but like Feint Attack isn't really the best move, and yeah, like it's really it's not really good stat wise either, so yeah, it lacks something, like a little something. Actually, I want to attack Sableye this turn. I'm going to heal up. Or I guess I could just switch out, or whatever. I'm gonna get a Hyper Potion on Celio. And I'm going to use Ultra Ball on Golduck. Alright, so let's see if this goes. I can do this again. It's been a long time since I've been able to do this, so don't take it away from me. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Alright, there we go. We got the Golduck. It's gonna have fun in my PC. Aren't you glad, Golduck? Alright, so that would have definitely knocked me out, because got a critical hit. So yeah, I'm going to I guess chuck a great ball at it just because, you know, it has the possibility of catching it because it's rather weak. And I don't really want to do anything else this turn. Plus I have extra great ball. So 1. All right, it got out. Cool. Okay, so we're gonna try this again. Let's see. Alright, Aurora Beam. There we go. Alright, the Sableye is pretty weak now. I believe I can catch it with a Great Ball. I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna do just that, and I'm gonna call on Vaporeon just because I don't want to do anything. I guess I could have quick attacked, but it wouldn't have done anything. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Alright, we got the Sableye. There we go. Alright, so if we have the possibility, I'm gonna try to catch him in a Great Ball. Just to save on the Ultra Balls because they cost a lot of money. So yeah, Golduck and Sableye were caught. Very good. Darn it, I've got to report this. Alright, and he's gone. Now, if you come and talk to this sailor right here... Huh? How'd you manage to get to this island? You rode that here? That's awesome! Even Mr. Verge, the world's richest man, doesn't have one of those. Oh hi, it excites the sailing man's heart in me. Listen, how about letting me take a ride sometime, huh? Sure. That's right, that's the spirit of the man at the sea. I don't know if this is much of a thanks, but I found this in the ship. Battle CD 31. So there we go. Alright, so now we're going to go inside. Now, you can try this elevator over here. The elevator door won't open. So yeah, you can't use this elevator just yet, so you have to go inside over here. And here is a healing spot and a PC. And I think I'm gonna leave it off here for today, guys. So, leave a like if you did. And post your comment and your feedback down below. And I'll see you guys